Hi, my name is Andrew. Today, what I'll be speaking about is the debt that these so-called Jewish people owe us, that they owe Black Americans, and these Edomites, these Caucasians owe Black Americans. They owe us trillions of dollars for centuries on plantations, for destroying Black Wall Street multiple times, for systematically putting us in poverty and robbing us. These people owe us trillions of dollars as a nation. And many Negro individuals created so many different things in America. We created many inventions, and these Caucasians still don't want to own up to it. African Americans basically built up America for centuries. From night to morning to night. We build up this country. These Edomites own Israelites trillions of dollars. And not only just trillions of dollars, lives as well. You see, what people fail to realize that all nations have a negative common scale and positive scale. That the Most High is waiting. You see, people can't expect to conquer another nation unjustly and slaughter millions of people and expect not to be slaughtered back. The Most High gonna see to it that they be slaughtered back. That individuals, the amount of people that was taken from a nation will be taken from their nation. This includes children, babies, and much more. Life isn't fair. Life is far from fair. We are given choices as a nation to do the right thing or do the wrong thing. Now, you know the reason why Hitler was putting those Khazars, those so-called Jewish people, in concentration camps. Because they had their hands in the Atlantic slave trade. They had slaves. They was raping them. They was killing them. They was lynching them. And centuries later, these same individuals who had a hand in slavery as a nation was brought into Hitler concentration camp and treated the same exact way, them and their children. Like what the Bible has said, that one day to the Most High is 1,000 years. The Most High have patience, and He does punish nations. May take centuries, may take a few decades, but it will be done back to them exactly the same way by the wicked nations. And for the so-called Caucasians who had their hands in slavery, mistreating African Americans over here in other places, raping their wives, raping their sons, raping their daughters, beating them to death, feeding babies to crocodiles and alligators for bait, just to lure them out, just to make crocodile shoes and eat them. You see, the Most High was writing this all down with these individuals while doing as a nation and lynching them. You see, when it comes back to these individuals as karma, negative karma, for nations to be punished for what they done to another nation unjustly, I'm going to explain to y'all what's going to happen before it do happen. When Babylon is fallen, I'm going to explain to y'all what's going to happen before it do happen. See, y'all, according to the Holy Scriptures, whoremongers, prostitutes, harlots, murderers are all supposed to be put to death. Now, these Caucasians, they created these laws that it's okay for a man to have sex with a woman, and if he don't like her, he could get rid of her and start sleeping with another individual. That is considered adultery. Females listening to the laws of Babylon, saying if she don't like this man no longer, it's okay for her to leave him and sleep with another man and take that man as her lover. And she just created adultery. You see, many of these Edomites have set themselves up for death. This is how many of these Edomites are going to be put to death. They already have a mark on their head already. Number one. Number two, another way how these Edomites and people of all other nations are going to be slaughtered, who had their hands on oppressing the children of Israel. That's one of the ways they're going to die, due to adultery. The second way, how many of these people in the other nations going to be slaughtered, is simply because these individuals waste semen. They dropping their seed on the ground. And God was known for killing Judah's 2 sons for them dropping seed on the ground. Dropping seed on the ground is a great offense to the Most High, because that's where your ancestors come from. That's where they reincarnate from. They reincarnate from the semen. And semen is filled of life. That's how God put Judah's 2 sons to death. This is how many people within all nations who have been oppressing the children of Israel is going to be killed. That's one of the reasons they're going to be slaughtered. That's one of the reasons they have a mark on their head. Another reason why many people of other nations who's going to be slaughtered is because they are whoremongers. They know this woman have herself they know this female have herself a man or a husband. Same thing. A lover and a husband, the same thing. Once they have sexual intercourse with each other, they immediately become husband and wife. And when a man lay down with that woman, they just both committed adultery. Therefore, this is how many of these males and females are going to be put to death from the other nations, because these males are committing whoredom and these females are harlots. And many of these females are prostitutes within these secret societies. So they are already marked for death. They already have a death angel on their head, setting up their deaths, how they're going to die and when they're going to die. The Most High don't mark himself. And this is a double-edged sword. So what applies to the other nations is going to go happen to the children of Israel. This is why 2/3 of them are dead already and don't even know it. Now, what I realize what's going on is that these people set their own selves up for their own death. They set their own selves up for their own death. Because they want to prove just how wicked and demonic and sinful they are as a race of individuals who controlling the Constitution of America and other countries. How sinful and wicked they are. showing off in front of Satan, rubber things in the Most High face. And the Most High always get them back. He get them back with cancer. He get them back with HIV, where they die on their deathbed from a contagious, disgusting virus. He get them back from fatal attractions, from a love triangle, which multiple lovers get killed. Or I should say, forced lovers get killed. See, adultery kills. And these individuals from other nations that have been sexually preying on these Israelite women, they ready marked for death already. They ready have a death angel on their head already. They ready dead already. They just don't know it. Sure, there's a lot of witches and wizards, and they can read the future, so they think they are safe. It's only temporarily. And those death angels, they be in higher realms. They can see them. They know everything what they're going to do before they do it. Because they got the Akashic records. So they can manipulate their future, change their fate, and everything else. So these witches and wizards that's working for Satan on oppressing the children of Israel are already dead already. Just because they can read the future doesn't mean that they're going to stay alive. The future always changes because people characteristics and people actions. And what these death angels want, they can manipulate things. Change one small thing and it could change the whole entire future for an individual. And they can set them up to be killed. Sure, these witches and wizards could astral project and see into the astral plane. But guess what? There's angels that vibrate at such a frequency that they're not able to see them in the astral plane, neither hear them, because they vibrating at a whole entire different vibration that they can't see them, nor hear them. And they could be standing right by a witch or a wizard in the astral plane while they talking and listening to their conversation and writing everything down, what they are doing and what they about to do and what they are saying, so they could set them up to be killed. And they can see their true appearance on top of that. So there's no fooling the Most High. There's no tricking the Most High. And the reason why these other nations are ruling over the children of Israel, because the Most High want it like that. Because the children of Israel is rebellious. We are hard-headed individuals. We've been raised and taught to live in sin all our lives. And to reprogram ourselves to not live in sin is extremely difficult, because you got many of these individuals who have negative influences on us and who live a sinful lifestyle, and it's very tempting. And then you got people who are actually encouraging us to break the laws of the Most High and commit sin daily. This is why this place gotta be destroyed. When the children of Israel start uplifting, that's when the other nations want to stop falling. When the other nations fall and the children of Israel rise up, that's when the God of Israel will reach his peak. That's when things will start to go back into the natural order of things. That's when things will start to become balanced once more again. That's when these people of other nations will go within their own territories and remain there. That's when this whole entire earth will be placed back in order. So the nation of Edom and those Khazars' downfall is the uplifting of the children of Israel. Sure, they may kill one of us, or a few of us, or 1,000 of us, but there's always going to be others to take our place. Someone that's better at doing what they are doing. That's going to be more ambitious, more vicious, more smarter, more clever to get the job done. And y'all can't defeat the Most High. Y'all can't outsmart the Most High. The Most High got angels that they have never wrote in the English Bible. He got angels of different classes that they have never spoke about in the English Bible. Sure, they may hear of the Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and much more, but they have never heard of different classes of angels that was mentioned in the English Bible, neither the Hebrew Bible, because many of the Holy Scriptures was burned and destroyed. Please understand, y'all, that there is trillions of planets. And the Most High created all these planets. There are angels on other planets that make the angels in this solar system look small. Imagine an angel that lives on the planet of Jupiter. And Jupiter is millions of times bigger than the planet Earth. An angel that lives on the planet of Saturn or the Sun is tremendous in sight. I want to get to the point. Is that when y'all do onto another nation, it shall be done back onto y'all. Not exactly the same way, but captivity, yes. Slaughtering people, yes. People have to do it lawfully. And they will do it lawfully. They're not supposed to spill the blood of the innocent people who are their nation enemy. They're not supposed to spill innocent blood. They're not supposed to rape married women. That is considered adultery. That is considered an abomination. You're supposed to put the husband to death if he's a murderer. Or if he's a wizard. Or if he's a homosexual. You're supposed to put them to death. And these witches and wizards are already marked for death already. These death angels are looking at them like food on a plate. Because they know these witches and wizards eat people. Therefore, it's going to happen back to them. They're nothing but food on a plate at the end of the day. And these witches and wizards are disgusting. They spit on people, trolling around, and much more, while hiding in the astral plane. Just like the Bible predicted, it said that the weak were considered strong, and the strong would be considered weak, and the dumb would be considered wise, and the wise would be considered dumb, and the cowards would be considered brave, and the brave will be considered cowards. Everything is in reverse. And it also said that the wicked will be considered righteous, and the righteous will be considered wicked. This is what Satan and his descendants did. They twisted everything around. The Most High don't lie. The Most High don't lie. He don't cause confusion. He don't cause wickedness to happen upon people. He causes justice. And what is justice? God forbid, if someone took a woman child life unjustly, that man deserved to be hanged to death. He deserved to be put on death row. And that's what the Most High does. He kills murderers. He kills whoremongers. He killed whoremongers. He killed harlots. He killed prostitutes. He killed unclean babies who's still in their mother wombs while the mother is sleeping with multiple guys. He killed those babies as well. Because those babies nothing but possessed puppets. This is why abortion is high. This is why babies are born still. Because those babies are being tormented by demons and the disgusting, wicked, low-down witches and wizards. This is why many of y'all are dead already. This is why Black Lives Matter is a joke, because of the black boule. You telling me that I'm supposed to shed tears and march up and down for a damn nigga who been molesting children, performing homosexual rituals, worshiping Satan, that I'm supposed to worship, that I'm supposed to march up and down the street and try to get justice for him? Black Lives Matter is a joke. White Lives Matter is a joke. These Edomites deserve to be slaughtered and killed as a nation. And these people of other nations deserve to be slaughtered and killed as a nation. Because they all had their hands on oppressing the children of Israel. And a wicked Israelite that be killed, it was the Most High will that he be killed on the streets like a dog. Because that nigga was wicked. Or that female was wicked. Or that damn child was wicked. So the Most High allowed that person to be put to death. Or that person was a damn witch or a wizard, being wicked as hell, raping people, putting curses on people, ruining people's lives. So the Most High said it's his time to go. Y'all think this is a joke? The Most High invented hell. Hell is a place for wicked, sinful individuals who like to ruin other people's lives, who like to showboat, who like to show off in front of other Satanists and be proud of being an abomination and rub things in the Most High face. So the Most High get them back. And he placed them in hell. He spanks them. Those his children. He spanks them with hell in the afterlife. And these nasty, disgusting witches and wizards that spit on people, you gotta get hand sanitizer, soap, and alcohol just to rub your damn face. Because these individuals are into everything. All the holy laws with the Most High tell them to keep, witches and wizards do the exact opposite of it. They into bestiality. They into homosexuality. They are bisexual. They are lesbians. They are homosexuals. They are child molesters. They are adulterers. They are whoremongers. They are harlots. They are prostitutes. They sleep with animals. Sleeping with a witch or a wizard that's wicked is highly disgusting. And most likely they have HIV because that's a damn curse placed on them to kill them slow and painfully. This is why the statistics in Black America and other places are so high with HIV, because they are under a curse of being bisexual or lesbians or homosexual or being a whoremonger, or being a prostitute, or being a harlot. So that's why they get cursed with a sexually transmitted disease that evolves to HIV, a high advanced form of a sexually transmitted disease. And it kills them slowly in a matter of months if they don't get it treated. Or it kills them in a matter of years if they're not properly treating it. And the signs of it is warts, black rings under the eyes, a great loss of weight, a loss of appetite, going bald. Their skin texture looks rough or worn out. So as your brother, the children of Israel, please don't have these people of other nations deceive y'all. Don't have these witches and wizards that are against y'all break y'all down. These witches and wizards are working under the nation of Edom, and the nation of Edom is working under the serpent seed, and the serpent seed is working under Satan. And Satan is working under the Most High because he can't do anything without the Most High permission. But he still is in competition with the Most High. He's still trying to overthrow the Most High. The Most High gave him a fair deal. And he's still going to be here. This is your friend. Later, y'all.